Welcome to Lawn Rush. In this video, I want to talk about how to start a lawn mowing business with very little money or no money at all. So, when I started my business, I had no money. Basically, I was working and I was making 15 bucks an hour, working 40 hours a week. I was bringing home decent checks, but the reality was I was spending more money, or I was spending exactly the amount of money that I was making. I was spending it. So when I started the business, I didn't have extra revenue to buy tons of equipment or anything like that. I had to figure out how to basically get started with no money. So when I started out, I didn't have a trailer, I didn't have mowers, I didn't have a trimmer, I didn't have a blower, I didn't have any equipment, and also too, I had no experience. I wanted to start lawn mowing because I knew that it was going to be recurring revenue every week, and I didn't want to get into something that was. I really couldn't, to be honest, I couldn't find another field to get into, because at the time when I was getting into lawn mowing, it was 3 or 4 years ago, and there wasn't as many businesses online, on YouTube, online, like there is today, that were giving away information about getting started into lawn mowing. Now today you have, probably 10 different guys giving out information, but when I started lawn mowing, no other business was giving out the information, and no other business field. So your heating and cooling guys weren't giving information out online. Your car vehicle detailing guys weren't giving out information online. But with lawn mowing, there were a few people. There was Geek to Freak, Lawn Care. He was giving out information on how to start from zero. You had Lawn Care Millionaire, the guy Jonathan Potoshnik. If you are in this business, check that guy out. He was giving out tons of information online. So lawn mowing was like that one field when you looked into a business to start a couple years ago. Lawn mowing was that one field that there was at least a few people giving away information about the business. So that's why I got into the business. So anyway, I started out with nothing. No mower, no trailer. I had a truck. The one thing that I had was a truck. And basically that was a big help. So what I did is I took my mom's lawnmower and I took her on as a client. They were getting older. They were hiring somebody to cut their lawn, and they still had a lawnmower. And I took their lawnmower, put it up in the back of my truck, and I took all their equipment. I took their trimmers. I had to go buy a blower, and I used that as a base to get started with the lawn mowing business. So basically, that's just the gist of how I got started. But in somebody else's situation, you might have to buy. You might not have that same situation that I had. You might have to go buy something. In my opinion, in my advice, if you have to go buy equipment, go to your hardware store and try and grab you up a brand new push mower. When it comes to trimming equipment, probably try and get really high-end homeowner trimming equipment. These here are Husqvarna 223s. They are very light and have decent power. I don't think they still make them anymore, but this was a $250 machine, but this Red Max here was over $350. So when you're just starting off, if you run that real hard, you might get a year or two out of it. This Red Max machine, you're gonna get longer out of. You're gonna get more life out of it. And it's gonna last longer. But yeah, grab you up a brand new homeowner machines. It's fresh and it's gonna last you a while, and a nice homeowner push mower, and that'll be good. Like this commercial mower, this thing is $2,000 out the door, and that was when I got it a couple years ago, and it's probably a little bit more now because everything's gone up. And that is not cheap. So yeah, start with a cheap mower. Start with a $300-400 homeowner mower. This Exmark commercial push mower is not that much faster and it is kind of heavy and clumsy. So definitely start off with like a homeowner push mower if you don't have money. Now, even if you have money, it's hard to start off spending, like, say if you got $10,000 or $15,000. Generally, people who are looking into just jumping in a lawn mowing don't have that much money saved up. But if you do, it's better just to save that money until you get out there, get your feet wet, get into the business a little bit, make sure you like it, and then you can kind of start to see where you're going to spend your money. It's hard to know what you want until you actually get out there and do it. So unless you got experience, I know a lot of guys really got some experience out there and may know what they want. Me, I had to gain a little bit of experience to know what I want, and be nice if I waited till I had a little more experience till I made some of the bigger purchases. Having a 36-inch walk behind is not productive, and you should probably just go up to like a 52 if you can, or even something like a zero turn or a sit down. But that's to be discussed in future videos. But yeah, start